Did you know there is a small little trick that I came up with to kill animals? Now, this works better with the wild pig, but it can be done to the other animals. The other ones can be quite a bit of a challenge, especially the bear, because they're a bit strange when they move around. But I'm going to show you a pretty cool way on killing these things early game. So if you're just starting out, this thing can actually kill you. They are quite tough. So, first of all, we are going to go and turn the pig back on. Right, he's on. He's moving around now. Let's stab him in the... So he'll attack you. First thing you want to do is jump on his head. When you're on his head, he can't attack you no more. Alright? So this way, when you're on him, you can just go and kill him. It's a bit difficult. You need like a club, which works a lot better. But this is... Let me just show you with the club. So this is the first weapon you usually start out with. You can actually whack him in the head like this while on his back, and he can't do any damage to you. This is better if you do this before you hit him. That way he won't go and kill you. Let's just check his health. Slowly he will die, but this way you do not take any damage whatsoever. So I'm going to show you guys again. So this way, so if you see one, they won't attack you. They're pretty passive. You just jump on his back and then you give him a whack. And that way you take 0 damage from doing this. Now again, this does work with other animals, but this can be quite a bit of a challenge. So when they are charging at you, try your best to get on top of him, but he moves around a lot more. But once you get on top of him, it usually is okay. There you go. Then he won't go and kill you. But he does move around and you can fall off, so just watch out for that. But this is a great way, guys. This really works. But yeah, now if you just keep in this position and just keep whacking, you can see you can slowly kill him this way and you won't lose any health whatsoever. So the bear is a lot more challenging as he's a lot bigger. But if you can get on him, it's possible. Oh my goodness, come on, up, up. And we are on his back. Nice. So this is... very much more difficult when you're on a bear, guys. That's just something completely different. But the other animals, much better. You can see that this is a way. But he does move around. He does jump around as well. That's what happens with the zombies as well. Tree stumps are really important early game. I highly recommend if you see these, break these. Why? Because these things drop honey. Although there is a small chance that it will drop honey. So let's give this one a try and see if we get it. But this is very important for infection. So if you get infected, honey will cure 5% of your infection. As you see, I didn't get honey from that one. Let's try another one. And there you go. I got a honey from the third one I chopped. So there you go. You can see it cures 5% of your infection. If you are over to 6% infection, you will need 2 bottles of honey to cure that. So make sure you collect as many as you can. Super important, guys. If you ever come across these things, this is bricks and this is bags. Right, so now these are also very important. If you mine these, you get stone. It's quite handy because you get quite a bit for little work. And if you mine these, you get cement. It all adds up, guys. I know it's not a lot. I mean, just from these little bags, I'm getting quite a little bit. But if you do this every time you go looting, you can take home quite a little bit every single time. Now, early game, not so important, but later in the game, you will need this stuff. So start mining this as many as you can as you go through the POIs and the buildings and whatnot. So definitely worth your time. These things give you cobble. This is much nicer for early game because you need a lot of cobble. It is really easy to make cobble, but yeah, free stuff. Can never say no. You just joined the game and you figured out on day 7 a big horde is going to come and destroy your stuff. Well, don't worry too much, guys. It is not a big deal. It isn't that bad. Now, the horde only spawns where you are. Your base is completely fine if you go away from it, and I highly recommend you do that. I recommend you find a building like this. Okay, you go inside, you clear up the zombies, shouldn't be too hard. And then you find the way up on the roof, which is usually a ladder or stairs. What you need to do is you need to break out the ladders, at least 1 to 2. Then frame your way up, and once you've done that, go to the top and sit there for Horde Night. There is no way in early game Horde Night is going to take out this entire building. That has never happened to me, and I usually am completely safe on these type of buildings during the Horde Night. You shouldn't get any vultures, as that's usually further on down later game stage. So don't worry too much, guys. Your base somewhere else is going to be completely fine. They're not going to go there. They go where you are. So just find yourself a nice building that has not much access points to the roof, and you should be okay, guys. Don't worry so much. Here's a tip that most people don't know. If you want to avoid the horde altogether and just don't want to hold, yes, you can disable this in the settings, but if you're in game and you just got surprised by it, you can actually stop the horde from spawning. All you have to do is go and find yourself a decent lake or an ocean. If you are in the middle of a lake or an ocean, the zombies do not spawn on you, as I will show you here. As you can see, Horde Night has started. There is no zombie spawns whatsoever, and I am in the middle of the lake, completely safe. This is not a myth. This is 100% proven. I use this sometimes myself. It works really well. Just note, you gotta be in quite a big lake area. I do believe if you go near the shore, the zombies will start spawning, at least in my experience. I don't know if that's changed. Let's just take a look. It looks like, as you can see, the zombies have started spawning now that you come close to the shore. So do not go near the shore during the Horde Night. Stay in the middle of the ocean. That way you won't have a problem. Be warned, zombies can swim. So don't come to the shore and then go back out, because they will swim and get you. Careful. If you ever come across a single shot rifle or a shotgun, now just note that in the recent or newer updates that come out, I don't think the blunderbuss will exist, but this should work for any one-shot rifle or one-shot gun. Make sure if you find two, don't throw the one or scrap the one away. Keep both in your tool belt so you can have basically 2 bullets. So let's reload this one quickly and reload the other one. So now basically if you shoot the one, you can now switch to the other and shoot again. So that's 2 bullets. And trust me, in life or death situations, you will thank me later. If you're finding it hard to figure out what buildings you have looted and what you haven't looted, I recommend you do this out of every single building you have looted. So place a frame like that and place a frame. So at least this way you can tell, hey, I've looted this building. Hey, I've looted that building. Hey, I haven't looted that building. Definitely something very nice to know, especially if you're not too sure which one you've looted. Every time you leave your base, make sure you have wooden frames on you all the time, at least 30. This way, if you ever get into a bad situation, you got zombies or a dog following you, you can quickly get up high like this. That way, you'll be safe, secure, and you can actually get into nice, quicker loot entrances as well. Exploring the desert can be quite a challenge. However, there are some pretty good things about the desert as well. This is yucca, or whatever how you want to pronounce it. A lot of people pronounce it differently. I don't know if that's the correct way. You should definitely break this, and you get yucca fruit, okay? This actually takes your food up by 1. I know that's not a lot, but if you collect a lot of these could save your life. I think so. Another thing as well, these are even more important. This is aloe vera plant, not these. If you collect 4, you can make aloe vera leaf. This will heal you. I think it's like 15, what is it, like 15 health or something like that. And that is a really great way to get your health up quickly instead of eating food and stuff. Just note, this aloe cream does not stop bleeding. It only takes your health up. So keep an eye out for that. Well, that's about all the tips I have for today. I hope these helped you. If not, let me know down below what you would like to see in the video. If you got any better suggestions, it would be great to conclude them in a video and help new players to 7 Days to Die. I hope this helped you guys, and thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you to all the Patreons and my members for supporting this channel. You guys are doing so much for me and RJ, it means a lot. Keep it up.